Oh, wow. All right.
Ancient Chinese secrets.
Hulu's getting it on too. Hulu's coming out with like 10 new comedy specials.
It's Hulu's Laughing Now?
Yeah, Hulu's
That's-
laughing now.
Well, awesome.
Yeah, no notes.
No,
Dude.
nothing.
They got Gaffigan at Hulu.
Yeah, good. You know what? Good for Gaffigan,
Yeah.
because that man follows the money.
He does. He'll be on
He's-
Netflix. He'll be on He was like on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
He had a
he's
Prime
loyal
special.
to no man.
Yeah.
or like no network.
He's like a dog, and like the streamers are all just patting their knees.
Yeah, I just kind of, I guess.
No disrespect
in this
to Jim.
scenario, I was like,
Right.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty smart dog if it goes to the wealthiest person patting their knees.
No, you're right. You're right.
Come here.
I think like somebody like Chappelle is like married to Netflix. He's like, they'll let me say whatever I want.
Yeah, I think, it's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm weary of company men,
Mhm.
right? In general. Just
Yeah.
like, I didn't experience at a place where I know a few people are like, isn't this place the best? I'm like, kinda, if you've never gone anywhere else.
And look, I hate to keep tooting this horn,
Dude,
but most of the best specials are still coming out on YouTube right now. You know,
yeah.
like Soder's new special, Mike Racine's new special.
Damn, man, both of those are
on YouTube. Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, every Norman special was on YouTube until the most recent Netflix one.
Who's
Shane Gillis'
Oh my
first
God,
one
Sam
was there.
Talent's on.
Sam
Mad
Talent just
Change.
came out with one. Yeah.
Who's Jordan Jensen's Death Chunk?
Yes.
Yeah, that was on her YouTube, right?
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
20 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
right?
but it was like still kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
a premium blend.
It was great.
You know, type of
Nick
like-
Mullen, Year of the Dragon came out.
Year
on
of the
YouTube.
Dragon, which
Yeah.
was very good.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Our good
it-
friend Nick Mullen.
Yeah, Nick Mullen, friend of the friend of Chinese Rocket Force. Nick Mullen.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta say it.
Yeah. I like to keep the running bit there. We call Nick Mullen our good friend, and then when you
Why
bring up-
would we not call our best pal Nick Mullen a good
I know
friend?
it's not even a bit. It's just the truth.
Yeah, it guts me that he
I'd love
still
Sam
hangs
Talent,
out.
though. Fuck that guy. Never met him.
I've honestly monster. He's no notes.
No notes.
No notes. Except I don't know, man. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. It does gut me that Nick still hangs out with that no good goddamn Adam Friedland. It's like
Yeah.
they're not even pals. It's all a facade.
Yeah. No, he openly hates him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Behind. Yeah. As soon
Fun
as the
fact.
cameras are off.
And loves Stav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. He keeps saying, "I want to go. I want to follow Stav."
Hmm. He wants to have his baby.
The plan is long term to join Stavi's world.
Stuff.
Make it Stavi and Nick's
figured
world.
it out.
This is all gibberish to my mom right now. If she's
Hey.
listening.
Hey, Sopa, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Mom.
By the way, speaking of titular parts of our show, Chinese Rocket Force,
They're making some moves.
they're making some moves. Hey, turns out they're refueling the rockets
Oh.
because the U.S. definitely it got leaked that we put Green Berets in sunny Taipei.
Ooh. Sorry, guys.
Oopsie poopy. We should have called it U.S. Green Beret Podcast.
We might have to.
Yeah, well, after
We get rebranded. We'll see who wins.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know because right now it's ironic, but we could be like it was sincere the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mao, or how do you ni hao, the
Yeah. Ni hao.
Ni
That's what
hao.
I say. Yeah.
Chinese Rocket Force, the podcast, sincere the whole time. My Mandarin's rusty.
If they take out the Chinese Rocket Force, that'll make Google searches for us a lot better, though, because like we'll be the top
We're
result.
gonna be all right.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
actually be much better.
Yeah, I was marketing on World War III happening.
Every time my friends always like Corey sent me a text. He's like, "Hey, can you send me the link to Chinese Rocket Force? Because whenever I search it, I just get like news shit."
Yeah, well, maybe I'm informing the fucking public
Yeah.
of some coming events.
Jokes on you. There is no
Yeah.
podcast.
The other podcast name I had in mind was Mobilization of Civilian Forces into Military Roles, but it just
Yeah.
didn't quite roll.
Yeah, no, I have a new fun podcast, a fun comedy podcast called The Ongoing Genocide in Yemen.
Oh, and selective service is happening?
Yeah. Google it, find out.
I'm not proud of this one. I did have to YouTube right before you got here. I'm like, what's going on in Rafi? Some sort of...
in Rafa?
Rafa, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I was like, we got a new music festival going on? I was like, ooh. Lou, you were tragically daft on the moment again. Turns out not
You're like,
quite.
all eyes on Rafa. What's happening there?
I will tell you this much.
Yeah.
There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of lights.
There's a lot of people nearby going like, turn that down.
Yeah. hey, enough of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh boy. It is wild.
I like
think
to picture the guy in the middle of like the genocide in Gaza, like looking out his window, like, hey, can
here's
we turn it down?
It goes into my fucking like nonsensical understanding of the social media, and then our fucking friends. If you post like all eyes on Rafa, and then you're like, listen to my fucking fart out my ass joke next, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, and I hate you.
Yeah.
If you want to do this all eyes on Rafa thing.
Yeah.
Just leave that up for 24 hours without any other dicking around self-promotion.
Right. It's
what
always
are you
like
doing,
it's like
stupid?
actual. Here's some actual footage of slaughtered children in the Middle East. Also, catch me at Brewsty McBrewster's pub
or just
doing
anybody.
3 minutes
this isn't,
tomorrow.
It's not just comics. Anybody online that's like, I did my part. Also, look at this dinner. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Could you do anything less? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But you're still dumb.
Right.
I'm like, damn it. I will say this. I'm now informed. I'm like, oh, okay. We're like end game war crimes.
Yeah.
I think we could say openly Israel's just war criming it.
Yeah. I think they might be going on trial.
The whole country.
Well, the main guys.
Let me tell you, they probably got some pretty good lawyers.
A guy that Kanye happened to write a very good bit about, Mr. Netanyahu.
I do love. I'm like the
might be.
idea of them trying to arrest him. He's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Because like, who?
Right.
Interpol can't show up.
Right.
He's got all them Israeli IDF tit models with guns. Like, oh, you want to get in there? You got to get past our booby machine gun gals.
But like, what does he do every time? They're always like, Netanyahu, you bombed this hospital. You keep bombing these kids. You bombed them 7 times. And then he'll be like, oy vey.
It's crazy because he's like, oh, we're going to launch an investigation.
Is that how he sounds?
Because that's when he's talking in
I feel
English.
bad. I gave him like I made him talk like
if anything, you brought levity to it.
Right,
I'm giving him more of an evil Russian
I made him talk like a New York
but he does.
Jew for
He
no
does
reason.
have like a throaty, pounding sausage deep voice.
Does he sound evil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he sounds as Hebrew as when he's speaking Hebrew, but in English, I'm like, this guy is a villain.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, oh, we're going to launch an investigation because that's our I'm like, dude, it's everybody's policy. What are you going to do after? What if the investigation is like, yeah, we did kill a lot of civilians.
Right.
Yeah, that's a nothing burger of an answer to being like, hey, are you killing civilians? We're like, we are going to check.
Yeah.
We're going to check
After
on
the
that.
fact, we'll see. We'll count them up.
Yeah, put that down on the to-do list here. What's it say? Kill all, pal. We can't finish that one out loud. And then, we're going to check if we're killing civilians. Yeah.
Well, the best part is they keep, it's like there's a lot of liberals that are pro-Israel.
Israel's suggestion box is just over a paper shredder right now. That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
we'll get right to it.
Yeah, we're gonna have Palestinian orphans piece this back together for us as a fun little puzzle for them to do on account of they don't have parents anymore. Here you go. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to learn English, by the way, kids, because we did shred all this in English.
I like to picture Netanyahu after he does that press conference and he's like, it was a big mistake. We will stop bombing all of the children. And then he like goes behind the closed door and he's like, I told him we were going to stop bombing all the children.
I'm like,
they were like, oh, what?
Dog, I've tried to be like politically neutral. And like, honestly, I still feel I am. But it's just like after a while, you're just pointing out facts where I'm like, okay. Like,
no, dude, it's anti-Semitic to mention that. It's anti-Semitic to mention that people are dying.
Well,
right now.
For sure. Listen,
dude, how dare you mention that people are dying when Amy Schumer feels uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's fucking. Well,
really?
I don't want to make Amy take us with you,
Amy?
and I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, which is why I'll always let her interrupt a headlining set to do 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah. Sorry, Amy. If Israel wins, you're still gonna feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you can't go around being like,
fat fuck.
We're really nice. Get her. No, get her.
Get her.
Get her.
You fat piece of shit.
There it is. I didn't want to talk over it. I was talking over that.
Yeah. She's going to feel uncomfortable because she's carrying blubber around all the time because she's fat.
Well, yeah. And
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine how hard it's going to be to eat with all the blood on her hands.
Here's the thing. I only body shame if I disagree with your politics.
Yeah, dude. That's why I think Joe Biden, his rippling sick body, is...
Dude, Bernie Sanders looks fucking cut.
Oh, you talking about the hog?
Yeah.
Reason his neck hangs so low is because he's dragging dick and balls around his whole life.
It's actually really hot to have your head growing directly out of your sternum, I think.
Like I said, where the head goes, the neck follows. Bernie the Box Man Sanders. My man been munching out the meanest minge for 40 years.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, yo, dog, of course he's not sitting upright. My
Yeah.
dude's always in the chow hall.
Leave the bottom 1% for me.
I start from the bottom and eat my way to the top.
It is a crime that so many women in this country are not having their pussies eaten.
I start with analingus. The idea that Bernie Sanders turns him around to get it going.
Did you see that he when he was young he wrote an essay on how like he thinks most trigger warning how he thinks most women have a rape fantasy.
Yikes, dude.
Have you seen that?
Bernie?
Yeah, Bernie.
God damn it.
And you know what? I believe him.
What?
When's he been wrong before? Bernie? You got me.
Dog, what?
I believe most women.
So suddenly it makes the mittens so much funnier. You imagine just a tight grip mitten around your wrist, like, where you going, toots?
I love the idea that like rather like you don't talk to enough women when you have to do like a research project on
Yeah,
what they
what
like.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, dude,
Also, was that
he's
the
been too busy
60s?
saving the country.
That's like he had to have written it in the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
Just the free love era. He's
Back
like,
when he
they're
was
not
like-
giving it up enough. They want you to take it. Like, dude. Good God. What the fuck?
Just you, Bernie. You're
What?
the only one they want that from.
My God. So, Bernie Sanders with his oiled up, rippling, awesome body.
yeah. And then Amy Schumer with her gross fat body.
Oh, good God. Yeah, that's real tragedy is going on. I'm just
You're
going to
right,
say,
a lot of tragedy
it is
going on.
weird trying to, I think it's the through line for our podcast, bringing up World War III, but trying to be successful stand-up comics on the precipice of the largest war this world will ever know.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
It's asinine. I
Yeah.
can't wait to work in a. I'm probably gonna make artillery shells. You know,
Yeah.
the knee's pretty busted up. I'll if they want me to drive something, I'm in. But otherwise, I might be lifting heavy shit in the box.
Louis the Liveter. Just
Me and all the ladies staying home.
little bandana
Oh,
around your
yeah.
head, just flexing your muscles.
Hey gals, we can do it. And it's just gonna be me and a bunch of Adam's appled women making fucking shells for the boys,
Yeah.
the small-handed new boys on the battlefield. I didn't say nothing.
But yeah, you're right. It's a real tragedy.
Yeah, man, I was on one there.
It really sucks.
I
dude.
was on. I'll openly say it.
sucks.
I was on. It was funny, but I was on one. I'll say that.
I do have something we can talk about, and that's that the space is coming back.
Yeah,
The space. You know what I'm talking about?
that we took the thing above the sky.
Kevin Spacey.
Oh shit!
Kevin Spacey's making a comeback.
K
dude.
Space.
Yeah. He was hanging out with
Hey.
Tucker Carlson.
Don't call it a comeback. He's been there for years.
He's been around. Well, here's the thing. Every time
Wait.
every time an actor gets canceled in the U.S., he just goes and works in Europe for a while until they let him come back.
Yeah, because in Europe, he's probably hanging out with who's that fucking
Roman Polanski.
Yeah, Polanski's
Yeah.
like right.
Well, yeah. Polanski literally can't come back though because of He's over there because of non-extradition laws.
He was a
He
pedophile.
will go to jail if he comes back.
Yeah.
Spacey, no, he's always been acquitted because weirdly enough, like all of his witnesses have died.
Yikes.
Suspiciously, a lot of the people that were supposed to testify against him died.
Like recently?
Yeah.
So he House of Cards killed all of the people that were like,
yeah. And then
wow.
and then like a documentary just came out about like kind of exposing like just how dark and twisted of a guy he is. But then at the same time now like everybody in Hollywood's talking about like Liam Neeson just did an interview saying like, yeah, Kevin should come back into movies.
Yikes.
And then like Spacey was on Chris Cuomo's show, and Chris Cuomo was like, "Hey, how you feeling?" He's like, "Great, I'm just ready to come back and start working again."
Oh, dude,
nah, dude,
it's not.
Spacey's back.
The people that are coming
Weinstein's not in jail. Cosby's touring.
Wait, Weinstein's not in jail?
The boys are back, dude.
Yo,
it's time for the boys again.
Nah, I honestly, those are the dudes where I'm like, yo, people don't forget.
Right.
And there's some other stuff going on, but I'm like, nah. If they try to come back, like, we're all good, right? The right Mark Wahlberg off his meds on set is gonna kill one or all of those people.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they'd be like, Mark Wahlberg's out here trying to stop 9/11. I was like, hey, just kill one pedophile.
Just tell Mark Wahlberg that Kevin Spacey's gay. He'll take care.
Yeah, like,
he's what?
He doesn't happen to be. No, he's white. Okay, well, I still don't care for it. Hey, Donnie, what are you doing? Just making burgers, Mark.
You're the best, Mark. You're the best one of us.
Donnie, get out of the kitchen. We gotta go right some wrongs.
Donnie Wahlberg just is praying to death that Mark like accidentally shoots a lady on set like Alex so he can move up in the Wahlberg rankings.
Honestly, I think Donnie Wahlberg should he should have retired after Band of Brothers. Yeah. And then when anybody's like, what have you been in? And he goes, Band of Brothers. I'll be like, oh, that rules.
And The Sixth Sense.
Sure.
Those are the two things I've been in.
That's great. Yeah. And then move on.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay.
Is he still trying to be in stuff?
I think he's trying to be in the back of a Wahlburgers making the best fucking sandwiches, best fucking burger sandwiches this side of the Mason-Dixon.
With his hours.
Yeah.
I do think because, like, I think the day that Alec Baldwin accidentally shot that lady was the best day of Stephen Baldwin's life. That was the day he was like... Guess who's Baldwin number one?
God damn it. You know what I fucking hate? You're probably right. That's the Hollywood mindset. We're like, I'm the best one now. Instead of, oh my God, my brother.
I'm daddy's favorite, Alec.
Yeah. Instead of, oh my God, my brother killed someone.
Yeah.
Like, Also, that whole thing, I know how that happened. Because every fucking actor, I've never met a lot of them. But it's like the few that, they're space cadets. And I guarantee he was just sitting there dicking around and somebody left a bullet in the chamber. Like 100%. Like an idiot with a firearm.
Well,
just
in
away.
between like crew members like shoot at cans and stuff.
Sure, I heard all that. I'm just saying the gun he had.
Yeah.
And just like the nonchalance of it. It seems like something out of like a Tarantino movie or like some gonzo.
It's an oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But even less so because I think instead of conversationally, I think he was probably dicking around, just looking at it like a fucking goldfish of a human and going like, when I click this, the fucking cylinder moves and then finally went pop and he's like, oh God. And I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Well, did you ever hear about that guy who tried a prop gun on set and he put it to his head and then blew his
with a
brains
blank and it still blew his brains out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because a blank will fucking blow your brains out.
Point blank range.
It will blow your brains out.
Yeah.
I have that. I'll burn it here. I have that bit about how when the police were doing a lot of shooting.
Yeah.
I was like,
back when police were shooting people.
Yeah.
Not like now.
Not like now.
Yeah.
Thank God we figured that out.
Right.
Thank God.
Check off the list.
Take it off the starboard. But no, it's like I think the first 2 to 3 rounds in every police firearm should be blanks because it's enough if somebody's running. It's enough to fire at it a couple times and then be like, we'll get them later. But if you're really in danger up close, a blank will he'll kill someone.
Yeah, I will.
So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
if you're in a firefight, you scare them with the first couple, and you start aiming.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yeah, I think that's
if they
fine.
wrestle you, and you're like, he's right on me. Da!
Yeah, get really close.
Yeah,
In the eye.
right in the
it'll
eye.
be fun.
Yeah, yikes, dude.
Do you know about Brandon Lee? How he went out?
he got hit with a blank, right?
It was so what they were using is they had actual bullets in the gun because it was for like front facing shots.
Okay.
But they had altered the gun so that the bullet would discharge, but it wouldn't go through the barrel, right? But from the previous take, a bullet had been partway in the barrel. Was the problem?
Yikes, dude. That's asininely dumb. And then
Yeah.
also, I'm like, who is this for?
Right.
Because it had to have been one frame in an action
It's for
film.
a guy who bought it on 4K UHD in 2020.
And
I'm
then
like,
also knows enough about firearms to be like,
Yeah.
nah, it's not how that. No,
Right.
there was no projectile behind because the plume of the exhaust of the round's ignition powder.
Yeah.
It don't normally when there's a round, it mushrooms out.
some nerd in his mom's basement who also loves guns.
Yeah.
Just like Star Wars graphic tee and an
Which-
NRA hat.
which- here's some. I don't know. There's enough gun YouTube channels where I'm like, I'm good on that. I
Yeah.
watch those guys shoot real guns.
Cast Louis Michael in your gun movie.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah,
He's gonna be
dude,
fine.
you
He's not
kidding
gonna kill
me?
a single person.
I might. Well, that's
but
not.
if I do, it's on purpose.
Yeah, it will be.
If Kevin Spacey's on set.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
I would get drunk with Kevin Spacey and be like, "Hey,
yeah.
want to go watch a plastic bag float around?" And then be like, "Ooh, this gun's over here, Kev. Anything could happen. Let's play Russian roulette. It's just blanks." I would challenge Kevin Spacey to a game of Russian roulette with an auto-loading pistol
Yeah.
with blanks and insist he goes first. Because he has more chances to not,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you get why that would kill him?
well, because of the blank to the head.
Right.
It's so
Also,
big.
an auto-loading pistol. You can't play Russian roulette with an auto-loader.
Oh wait, you're talking about?
You
yeah.
got to use a wheel gun.
Yeah. You have to use a revolver.
Yeah, but if we
Yeah.
used a Glock.
A Glock. It's going to be at the top.
Yeah, every time. Every time.
Yeah.
But I would lie.
Yeah.
Be like, no, there's 17 rounds in this magazine.
they should
I'll
make a-
just put one in.
They should make a Glock with a clip that you can just like shake. And you're like, oh, is there one at the top?
Yeah,
Who knows?
I don't
Let's
know.
find out.
But I would like to put that to the test to like somebody that detached from firearms and with that amount of like grandiose ego
Yeah.
to be like, I understand what 17 means. And then just put one in and be like, I'm gonna shake it up now, like you were saying. Shake the mag up and then put it in.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'd play Russian roulette by giving him a bomb, like giving him a grenade and pulling the pin out.
I would play Russian roulette by putting 5 children in a room with him and leaving.
Hey, Kevin,
Kev.
one of these kids is actually an adult.
Yeah, and the other ones are it was a harsh bit I was about to go for it with
Yeah.
a lot of add-ons. Not gonna do it.
Oh,
I was
just
gonna say,
gonna
the
say-
rest of them have HIV.
I was gonna say put him with 4 kids as an adult. He's not gonna take the chance of accidentally having sex with an adult.
No, he wouldn't dream of it.
Yeah. Kevin Spacey thinks he just
Ew.
molested a kid. And you go like, joke's on you, Kevin. That was an 18-year-old man. He's like, oh no,
And I'm actually gay.
what have I done? I'm just a regular gay.
Yeah, good guy. The fact that Tucker Carlson
Yeah.
was like, this is a
He
good.
had him on his show. They did like a bit where he was.
But
playing his
Tucker
house in
is
Cards
vehemently
character.
against pedophiles.
So he says.
Yeah, what a piece of shit. I mean, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
but bros love Tucker because he's down with Zins, which is like, that's crazy. You can openly be a grifting hypocrite,
as long as you.
but
do
if you're
zins.
cool enough, it's that sucks. I don't think
Dude,
I'll ever
anybody
be that cool.
can pop zins. Who gives a fuck?
No, not anybody. You gotta,
you gotta be.
you gotta be
skilled.
cool, dude. I'm not cool enough for Zins. I see
Are
kids doing
zins,
it.
are zins the new cigarette? Is that like the cool?
No, nothing's cooler than a cigarette.
Like, cigarettes. Will never be-
I still buy packs of cigarettes. I don't smoke them a lot,
yeah.
but I like cigarettes do fucking rule.
I am hoping that if we are going to regress and Kevin Spacey's going to come back, at least I hope that like mainstream smoking becomes normal again. Like people
okay.
on the news smoking, you know?
Yo,
Imagine
I
that.
mean, doctors being like, doesn't look good, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
Ashing it out on your open
Dude,
wounds.
being in a fucking helicopter in World War III, being like, smoke him if you got him, everybody's fiddling with a jewel. You fucking, I hope you all die.
Right. Wait, I got to charge it.
Yeah. You gotta be like, oh, no.
Does anybody have a mini USB?
Yeah, I was going to say Type C. No, fuck. It's all
C.
micro. God damn it.
Oh,
God damn it.
I'm in withdrawals and I'm going to die.
I can't aim, Sarge.
All right, fellas, pop us in if you got him.
Yeah. Dude, nah, it all comes back to tactics and preparation stuff for me. One, cigarettes, good for lighting fires and good for sustaining flames.
Good for like flicking it.
Yeah, and then that's my all-time favorite is letting a guy talk shit to you for half a cigarette and be like, oh, you're making good points. And then when you're ready to deuce, you just flick it right at the bridge of their nose. Even if it doesn't blind them, that's enough to fuck with them where you're getting 2 hello daisies before they even get their composure back.
Well, and cigarettes are made for people that are like, yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette. You're watching and I don't care. Vapes are made for like hiding in your sleeve in class.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I see people in the alleys of like, because I'll still drive to the back of the gym to get in.
Yeah.
And every restaurant worker that's outside smoking like a vape.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're just like sucking it down. I'm like, you can do that everywhere.
Yeah.
The worker that's still kicking one leg up, you know, doing that figure 4 knee leg thing, wall like braced against the wall, and just chiefing a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, yes.
That's a real.
I'm like, you can. It's like therapeutic to drive by and see. I'm like, that looks so nice.
Literally every time I'm at an East Lansing bar or restaurant, like waitress is. You always know because like the waitress will be like wearing a crop top and like skin tight bottoms, and then sticking in the front is her phone and her Breeze Pro, just like right next to each other. That's this generation.
Yeah, I guess. I
That's
don't
the
know,
kids
dude.
These days.
Me personally, summertime, love a pack of smokes.
you roll them up.
Oh fuck yeah,
shoulder.
dude! Love that
You
shit.
fucking greaser.
I fucking love. No, dude, that's such like a trash dad move.
Yeah.
Or like fucking uncles that are
That's
not
like some
allowed
king
to
of
be.
the hill bullshit.
Yeah,
to
dude.
do.
It's.
Yeah.
I mean, like that to me. I'm like that. They got to be close.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't even be in your pocket. You're gonna have them up there.
I also think that the act of like there's this carefree attitude to doing it between your fingers.
Yeah.
Whereas like the bigger vapes get because they keep making like bigger like these giant. Like,
they're stupid.
this one has 200,000 puffs in it, and you gotta like switch it on, and it's
Are
like
you being
literally.
hyperbolic or is that?
I'm not being hyperbolic.
That's insane.
And then you hold them like this, and then it's so intentional. You have to be like. and it's not like a the
vapes
carefree attitude. You literally it regresses you. You look like a child sucking on your mother's teat, and you're not.
Hey.
You need a binky. You're not a cool guy puffing.
Suddenly, vaping doesn't sound so bad.
Whoa, it's like sucking tits
sucking
now?
on tits. Never mind. Take it all back. Let me get some boobular shaped vaporizer. Oh yeah. Oh, this vape's great. Daddy needs his juice. Oh yeah. That's my $1 million idea.
That was good.
Catch my product on Temu. I'm gonna have kids who smoke cigarettes make my new booby vape.
Let's put together an Etsy store.
3D printed tit vapes. It's coming to you soon. We're gonna make them look all fun.
Nick, no Nick.
Nip, no nip.
Ah, there you go. Or just like 2 Nicks so you can just like vape with a friend.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you tired of vaping alone?
Yeah. Introducing the titty vape.
Great for bachelor parties or weird.
And you know what? On top of that, I'm gonna make cock-shaped zins.
So
So if you want to be
they
you want to
already
be gay
are.
and pop a zin, you want to you gay.
It's just
Tucker
called popping a zin now.
Tucker Carlson's gay.
Old Tugger Carlson.
yeah.
Get him, Tuggy.
Yeah.
That's
Tugger
crazy.
Carlson.
Since when are movies not allowed to have people of problematic backgrounds? Kevin Spacey kind of fucking rules.
He's like,
In this country, you're innocent until proven guilty. And everybody that can prove him guilty is now dead. So therefore, he's innocent.
what is going on? Since when does a man who tries to have sex with a child go to jail?
Dog,
I don't know. The left will tell you, always. But I'll say, what if he's cool? What if he's on my show? What if he was in The Usual Suspects? Well, tonight I'm going to have sex with Kevin Spacey.
Just kidding. I'm too old. That's, I don't know, man. That's fucking, nothing makes sense anymore, and that's lame.
No.
It's just fucking insane.
What-
I'm like,
Somebody call the circus because all the clowns are in Washington.
well, I just don't understand. Like,
What a topsy-turvy world we live in,
the
Luke.
fucking, it seems to me like the banners are getting so mixed up in
Yeah.
this like clashing of a fight,
Yeah.
where it's like you're so covered in blood now. You're just kind of like,
don't know. You're just bayoneting
I think
everything.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay, and all you're looking for is your best friend going, and you're like, I almost stabbed Zach in his eyeball. And it's like, and then you just move on.
You just gotta hold on to your closest friend.
It's insane,
and
dude.
don't care who your enemies are.
Yeah, exactly. You're grabbing the shoulder of the one guy you don't want to kill,
Yeah.
and then you turn around and you're like, it's not my friend anymore.
Except for Tucker, he accidentally grabbed the shoulder of Kevin Spacey.
No. He intentionally grabbed that.
Yeah.
The guy's bootlicking for Russia.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's crazy to me that
He went to Russia and he's like, it's pretty nice here.
I mean, it's this point, it's old news, but it's just like,
What if I told you Russia's very cool?
yeah, their subways are great. I didn't see one person masturbating, which con, but everything else about the subway was great.
I saw one person masturbating, and that was me in the mirror.
feverishly. It's just I don't know, man. Like it goes back to me. I'm like, okay, how are you gonna bootlick for Russia, claim to be an American, and then at the same time you have people on the other side that are bootlicking for communism, hate Russia.
Right.
When I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? My whole thing is you gotta quietly. Here's me, John. I'm gonna learn you up on some things.
Yeah.
First of all, got you a Daniel Defense AR-15. That's a treat for you if shit pops off. $400, get them while you can. Secondly, what?
I was going to say, I think the important distinction you're missing here is the Soviet Union is communist.
Sure.
Russia, A-OK.
Yeah, my bad.
Russia's totally fine.
Russian Federation, what am I saying? My bad.
Right. Yeah. Watch your fucking tongue.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot. The Russian Federation's just an authoritarian oligarch.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. As is America. Or so they would have you say. But no, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to make a bit work right now where I'm like, everybody, if your birth certificate says United States of America, we're doing some fucked up shit, but you should root for the home team because you have to.
Yeah.
And you should want to change it because you change it for how you. But my point being is when the Mongols sack Rome,
Yeah.
nobody who was like, I was rooting for them still gets butt fucked by the Mongols. You know what I mean? I'm like, anybody that's like, God, I think we should. I'm just like, they're gonna kill and eat us all.
Hey, I'm friend. I am friend.
Yeah, what's the
We're
term
in
for a
I Heart
toady?
Mongols
Or like
for-
turncoats or toadies or traitors?
Those all work.
Yeah. any one of those, it's like
Yeah.
you're not respected if your team loses and the team you like tried to help the whole time, they're not gonna be like, oh, thank God for that guy.
They're gonna be like, you're gonna climb our ranks now. big
Yeah,
guy."
they're gonna be like, oh,
Fella?
here's a guy we can trust.
Right.
Yeah, this fucking asshole. I'm like, what are you doing,
Yeah,
friend?
No, don't do that Uncle Tom bullshit. Die with the rest of us like
That's
a
what
man.
You're
thinking Uncle Tom?
Uncle Tom.
There you go.
Yeah,
You
there it
got
is. My bad. My bad.
I think it kind of slipped my mind, but I was gonna say like what our country is. It's like I think nobody has settled on like a common definition of what it means, what the country is, because you'll have like lefty kids going like, I hate this country,
Yeah.
but then like is the country the government, is it the people, or is it the literal land that we're on, right? Because also every guy who says I love this country hates the government, right?
Yeah.
So like what are we even talking about?
I think it's an amalgamation of all three.
I guess so.
Like,
I'll tell you what, I don't like the people, the government, or the land, but I do love our history.
you're just a good old-fashioned bigot.
I'll tell you what, I
don't
love
care
what
for the people. I hate the humidity, and I don't like our. What was the?
I love our history.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I will say this: somebody did a video expose on how
the Confederates were bad, actually.
they're not great, but how America is just basically like a capitalistic warrior society. I'm like, yeah, it kind of tracks.
Yeah.
Like, Yeah.
Capitalistic Warrior Society should be the name of the podcast.
Oh, fuck. Every week with our
Every week.
bullshit. No, I don't know, but I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
But you know what? I'm having a good time.
Yeah. Hey, rooting for the home team.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Apaches than not. Both the Native Americans and the helicopter.
Yeah. You know, I feel like every time you ever heard like the I'm kind of jumping back, but I think this is related. You know how there's like a lot of pro-Israel liberals. Not like progressives, not lefties, but like liberals, like Joe Biden liberals.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And,
yeah, the fact that I have to think about that now, I'm like,
Right,
we
that
used
that's
to just
all-
call them Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah.
One liked gays, the other secretly did, but said they didn't. That
Right,
was
right.
America. That was America.
Yeah.
And you know what? The military did it right. They didn't ask, and nobody told. And that was our country. Anyways, so you were talking.
all the gay guys went to the military.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Who do you want to be in a foxhole with? Straight
Like
guy that's trying to get
enlisting.
home to his gal, or the dude next to you that's like, God, I fucking love him so much.
You're just like, oh, who do you got at home?
What are you doing after the war? You know what I mean? That's listen. I'm not saying I would want to like run away with him after the war, but if I had a gay dude in the foxhole with me
Yeah.
that was down with what Lou was doing,
Yeah.
I'm for sure that's the guy throwing himself on a grenade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, a guy that's like, I got to get home to Mitzi. I'm like,
Right.
That guy's not jumping on a grenade for you.
Well,
He's gonna push you on a grenade.
yeah, he's
Wants
got
to
get
get
home
back to
Mitzi.
that red trim.
I want to be working with a guy who has nobody to go back to.
Well, you want to be working with you want to be in a foxhole with a guy who wants to get back behind you.
Yeah.
Is
I want to have a nice Brokeback Mountain
Yeah.
relationship.
I wish I could quit you. Just two soldiers digging a foxhole together.
Netanyahu talking to war crimes. I wish I
We're-
could quit you.
We're gonna investigate, but our sources say good fire for effect.
I feel like because there's this big thing with the Zionist liberals, which is like, oh, Israel's cool with gay marriage, which they're not. I don't think they are. It's not legal, but they're basically
What?
saying they're saying it's better to be gay in Israel than like Palestine, right? Because you know like the under you know an Islamic regime,
It's
they
been a
wouldn't be nice
long
to the
time
gays.
since my years in James Madison College
Right.
at the Michigan State University.
They should have taught you this.
But I'll tell you this much: if your geopolitical argument
Is like
has
who's more
boiled
cool
down
with the
to
gays?
where it's better to be gay,
Right.
I'm like, have we nailed everything
Well,
else?
that's it. Because then they'll say like, there's pictures of IDF soldiers holding pride flags while standing on top of the fucking rubble.
There's no
like,
way.
yeah, we liberated these people from homophobia. We did it. And then there's like, but like the argument where people say like, oh, they actually deserve it. We should do this because, you know, they're not good to gay people or women there. It's like, all right, are we gonna nuke Florida? then?
Yeah. I'm like,
Like-
dog, we don't got to nuke Florida. Everybody has somebody in their family that's
Right.
Like we all
have a grandparent in
yeah,
Florida.
What are we? Is Thanksgiving gonna be the purge of the evils? What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Yeah. No, yeah, dude. If we can carpet bomb Gaza, then go stab your grandpa.
Are we only gonna
kill your
have?
grandpa? I dare you.
I was gonna
You're
say,
gonna kill every homophobe in the world.
imagine a world where it's all Atlanta rap. That's
Right,
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's funny for our rap fans.
No, that's
out there.
good. That's a
All
good
right.
rap.
Well, on that I got to piss, so
I
I'll be
enjoyed
right
that.
back.
All right.
Dead air and are all edited out.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm familiar with Atlanta rap. I'm a huge Atlanta rap guy, actually. Yeah. I'm surprised we never talked about this. I don't even know what that is. This is a one-sided conversation I'm having on Chinese Rocket Force. No, don't edit this out. This is good. I'm literally just jerking off right now while you're peeing. But I'm going to be done by the time you're out. Hey, everybody at home. While I have you, I just wanted to say that the views expressed on Chinese Rocket Force are not those of our affiliates or of the people saying them. And everything is protected under the For the Bit laws.
Are you talking about
as issued by President Dan Curry of the Lansing Comedy.
I mean, I've got
Society.
our letter from the parody law lawyers that say we're good to go.
Yeah, you're good.
Nothing
Keep
we
talking
said-
about how you should kill the president.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Counselor McDuck over here. Some shows have not gay lawyers or whatever they're called. We have Counselor Duck. We're good to go.
He's good. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
good.
What's that, Duck?
The-
Whoa,
He's
no, not all lawyers are that.
I was going to say he's a real quack.
Zing.
Hey, give me a
get
Glock
that-
with a blank. Fuck, Glock with a blank would have been all right.
as a name for the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
that would've been good.
it's all right.
What did you? You just came back from doing some stuff. How was that?
Yeah, they'll never find the body. Deep in the marshes.
You just
of
come back
Hazlitt,
from
Michigan.
shooting the lady.
Yeah. I got muck boots. I got muck boots, and I'm gonna talk like Nick Kelly the rest of the episode.
I was gonna say, are you purposely talking like Nick
yeah,
Kelly?
a little bit. Yeah, because I'm burying a body like a fucking.
Yeah.
What's the movie?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Any one of them.
They
yeah.
bury bodies in a lot of movies. Shallow Grave, underrated.
I thought you were gonna say Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. Try burying that body. Dude, Shallow Hal, great
Oh.
performance by Amy Schumer
Yeah.
as the fat Gwyneth Paltrow.
yeah. Damn, dude. Amy really got you feeling some type of way. I thought
she's
she
great.
was wildly irrelevant.
I
other
love her.
than
She's the best.
her and Rosebud Baker both have direct ties towards Congress. To Congress.
What? Well, because I know she's related to Chuck Schumer. How's Rosebud Baker?
I think either her dad or uncle was a direct cabinet member with either Nixon or Reagan.
Well, you know what?
The Baker family.
This kind of breaks everything because Rosebud Baker is hot. So
She
I can't-
rules. Hang on.
She's also very funny. She's
I
also
also-
very, very.
I'm
talented
talking way
comedian.
out of my ass. I don't know exactly what family member was in what government position, but
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
know Rosie's got some connects.
Oh, okay.
But she rules.
Good for
And,
her.
Yeah, I'm not.
She's
coming-
hilarious.
Yeah.
This speaks to every time like Brett Hayden recommends to Roger a comic that should be at the showcase. Every time it's a woman, Roger's like, "Do you really like her comedy?" It's always that, and then it's difficult.
She's not gonna talk about her pussy, is she?
She better talk about her husband's cock.
She's
if
not
anything.
gonna talk about
Is
a
that your Roger
headliner.
impression?
Yeah.
That's for nobody.
That's for literally anybody
No,
watching
anybody
this
you
fucking
know.
show.
You're right.
The
yeah,
Michigan comics out there, absolutely. I should have floated
yeah. Put
in.
on your crew neck.
Yeah, well, hang on. Let me. First of all, I'd have to shrink down a touch. I'd have to glide into frame with a
Grow a
coffee
mullet.
mug,
Yeah.
and then just kind of put everybody off from doing comedy, and then criticize why they did bad.
Yeah, hey Lou, I still get booked there. Let's
all right.
let's
God.
calm down with the Roger. No, I'm kidding.
Nah,
just
hey,
joking.
so do I. Back at it like a bad habit.
Yeah.
I make fun of Roger to his face now. dude.
No, it's fine. Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
I'm like,
you can
alright.
take it, dude.
Yeah.
He's thick-skinned.
At this point,
Good
God,
old
you
Raj.
would hope so. Oh man, I held back. I had some fucking sings ready to go, but I was like,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna be kind. I'm gonna choose kindness. That
Just
time.
kind of. Yeah.
I
yeah.
chose kindness.
That being said, he did not believe that we thought Rosebud Baker was funny. He just thought we all wanted to
oh
have
wait,
sex
that
with
was
her.
like for real, for real.
Yeah. That's,
Rosebud
that's the
Baker's
story.
fucking hilarious.
Well, I don't think he actually watched any of her comedy. I think he saw a picture of her and was like, "You guys want to fuck her?" like that.
Oh, all right.
We're like, "No,
Turn the volume up.
she's actually funny."
God damn it.
She is. She's hilarious. Sorry, Rosebud, take us with you.
Rosebud, take us with you. Who else? Oh, and yeah, Chuck Schumer, take us with you.
Chucky, Chuck boy,
Chucky boy.
Hey, Chuck boy.
Chuck boy.
Oh, I gotta tell
Chuck,
you,
tell them you don't know me. It's just a bunch of.
it's just Amy Schumer.
Yeah,
Like, Chuck,
yeah.
tell them you don't know me. I feel bad for going as hard on Amy as I did. I forgot it's very unsafe to be a Jewish woman in today's society right now, and with everything that's happening
She's
in
got a
Gaza,
big target on her
yeah,
back.
she's got
Huge, even.
God damn it.
Childish joke, baby.
Oh, that poor lady.
Woo.
She'll be fine.
Pretty sure they humanely kill the hogs these days.
I got to tell you about what happened last night.
All right.
I do. I was at Comedy Outlet Mondays.
Okay.
Great show. Have you done it?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids,
Yeah.
the Comedy Project.
Yeah.
It's an improv theater. Sean Francis, shout out Sean.
Mhm.
He runs it. It was really cool. Nick and I did it for the first time because we always have crunchies the same night.
Right.
But since we were off for Memorial Day, we went, and it's he does he does this whole variety show where at the beginning there's a weekend update style news segment, then there's improv, and then the comics come on, and I want to say, first of all, I slag on improvers all the time, and at the end of the day, every time an improver has welcomed me to their stage, it's always been really fun. And so
yeah, they're way more kind.
I'm going to shit on improvers all the time, but still stand on their shoulders for good audiences whenever I can.
Yeah.
But anyway, we did that, and it was great, super fun. Nick and I both had great sets. We got these drink tokens, and we were sitting out in the bar. Mike Bustler was serving us. And we were just sitting at the bar.
Bustler?
Yeah, sitting with Mike, and Plotkowski was there.
Okay.
And we're just just talking about what a nice night it was. And after all the sets, they were doing trivia inside, so the audience was still in the showroom.
Okay.
And then the audience starts getting a little rowdy. And then we just hear the audience go oh, and then there's a huge crash sound. Oh, okay. And then we were what's going on in trivia? We were we were oh, somebody's definitely doing a bit. And then I heard a guy let out this awful Shemp scream. Do you know what I mean by a Shemp scream? Does this make any sense?
No. Shemp? Like a Shemp is a Wilhelm scream?
I'll explain this real quick. All right, so in the Three Stooges.
Okay.
In the Three Stooges, you had Curly at one point. You had Shemp, right?
Okay.
And when Curly would get poked in the eyes or hit in the nuts, Curly would always be or he would be ow,
Yeah.
But then when Shemp would get hurt, he'd be oh, okay. He would scream in actual pain.
Yeah, I'm sure my neighbors heard this right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I heard 3 huge Shemp screams from a guy just going ah,
Okay.
And then the whole audience got quiet.
Okay.
Wait staff went out there. They come back out. They're calling 911. Yeah, we got a guy who fell off the stage. It's a huge problem.
Oh no!
Everybody was dead silent. And then they sent them out.
Oh fuck! How did Segura laughed? That probably would have got me.
Dude, Nick and I. Well, we had our laugh later.
Yeah.
Because at first we were kind of worried. We didn't know how badly we didn't see it happen. We didn't know how badly this guy was injured. The audience was clearly shooken while leaving.
I want to laugh so hard right now.
And I don't want to give bad publicity to the show. It's a great show.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, this is the only time this has ever
honestly
happened.
Sounds like the funnest goddamn show I've ever heard.
We were what a way to end a great night.
Yeah, dude. Hang on, a dude just fell off stage.
Only problem is I didn't get to finish my Miller High Life because we had to leave. So yeah, a guy finished a guy fell off stage. We're in the car
during trivia. What
so
the fuck?
Here's what we found out happened.
All right,
a guy. Tried to get. They had a picture of a Where's Waldo, and this guy tried to get on stage to point out where Waldo was.
No! Oh,
and then he fell.
Yikes!
And he dislocated his knee.
That's
imagine,
dog. That sucks so bad.
Imagine somebody asks where you got your leg brace. You're dude, where's Waldo, dude?
I snapped my patellar tendon
trying to find Waldo
in a horrific match of Where's Waldo, in my sheer hubris after finding him. took the gift of mobility from me for years because I had to point to a room of buzzed strangers that I found the striped man.
Dude, Waldo.
That sucks.
Fuck Waldo, dude.
Oh,
and
God.
If I find that son of a bitch, he's going to pay. When and if I find him.
So this guy.
I will one day.
He was going to point it out.
I don't know if he had found Waldo and was there he is, or if he had to get closer to find him. Either way, horribly embarrassing. Or either way, like the worst thing to ever happen to a guy.
Yo,
Dude,
yeah.
if I had a Glock with blanks, I would have done myself
That
right
sucks.
then and there.
That's because a simple fall off stage is enough to absolutely fuck your knee up.
Yeah.
But yeah, God, I knock on. Do I have any real wood in the vicinity? That might be real wood.
I
treated
feel really
lumber.
bad for like Sean or whoever organized that because they were like, "Oh, where's Waldo? This will be a fun bit."
Oh yeah, can you imagine your PTSD triggered by like a children's book?
yeah.
Like you're just at an airport years later, and somebody's like, "I'm bored," and the backpack of Where's Waldo?
Hey, lucky for him, you gotta try to find him.
Yeah, Jesus.
He's not gonna be out in the open.
That's true. Yeah. His tragedy's hidden. God damn, dude.
Honestly, great bid though. To every time somebody asks how you got it.
God, I hope that's a full commit.
Yeah.
The guy was like, I'm gonna do this.
yeah. Which is like only slightly more embarrassing than I got injured at an improv theater
Yeah.
while in the audience at an improv
Yeah,
show.
that's like the layers to that.
I got injured during trivia night at
yeah.
an improv theater.
At a variety night. 2024 Grand Rapids Comedy Project Variety night.
Look, I don't want to keep jumping back to me shitting on improv, but everything went fine during the stand-up comedy portion. Not one injury. Everything was fine.
Well,
I
thought it was trivia. And if
Yeah,
your
it was
trivia night
trivia.
consists of Where's Waldo, that is the most drunk uncle trivia night. Like, all right, everybody's got 3 minutes to find Waldo. I'm going to go take a piss.
All right, there it is.
And he doesn't even get up from the microphone. He just shifts to piss in his own seat and be like, all right, who knows where the big guy is?
They're like, oh, we found Waldo, Uncle. And he's like reading a Playboy. Like, what?
First one to the stage to point him out.
God damn it already?
Was that it? Like, is there going to be...
Are there going to be more
I
trivias?
have so many more questions.
Are they canceled forever
no,
now?
they're not canceled. Come on.
But for the record, you didn't ask, but the guy's okay.
No, I knew he was... If it had been tragic, we wouldn't be laughing.
Dude, if he died trying to find Waldo.
God damn it. I close
Every time I find
my eyes.
if that happened every time I find Waldo, I'd be like, this is for you.
Imagine having a
This
closed...
is for that guy.
Just a closed casket funeral because of the shame. I want to see his fucking face. He died trying to find Waldo. Oh, God damn. That sucks.
I do open casket with his eyes open, like he's still looking.
What knee injury do we know?
Dislocated his knee. That's all I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, so nobody knows then.
Yeah.
No, because that's... If it's a dislocated knee, that sucks. But you know, you're in a brace for the...
Yeah.
If you rip something, that fucking blows donkey dick.
Yeah.
Yikes. I only laugh because I did rip my patella tendon.
Yeah.
At a
that's like
a jiu-jitsu class, though.
Which is so much cooler.
I mean, it's at least apt. You know, like it's not ideal. It was a shitty takedown where I fell weird, but at least it's like, all right, that'll happen.
More ideal would be if you were actually in a jiu-jitsu fight with a guy in the
yeah,
street.
nah, because then I'd probably die.
Right. Once
Yeah.
you took out the tendon, you'd be
Yeah, I'd be like, I've been fucked, dude.
Yeah.
No, nobody sees you writhing in pain like, fight's done. Like, no, they're like, I'm winning so hard right now. Finish him. Like, no. At that point, they'd be like, his skull's caved in, and be like, looks like the perp also took his knee out first. Like, yeah, dude.
gruesome crime.
I think it's hilarious.
All right, boys, let's get out of here and go find Waldo.
Hits vape.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
hard-boiled cops in the future,
Yeah.
just puffing their
Was
Mr. Vapors.
Was it a cop? Or not a cop. Was it just
think it was
just
a
crowd
patron.
member? Oh, fuck.
I think he
dude.
was a little drunk. There were some drunk people in the crowd. It seemed. Nobody was like a asshole drunk. Everyone was cool. But I think
Dude.
some people were drinking.
That
So.
guy's Memorial Day is going to be rough. On Memorial Day.
Every Memorial Day.
Oh, God, that's... Oh, no. It's just
Yeah.
going to be a bunch of veterans having bad days and this guy.
He's just sitting in a VFW like, yeah, I'll tell you how I got this one right here.
Oh god damn,
Sucks,
dude. That is
Every
is
time
a
he sees Waldo, the Kill Bill sirens go off in his head. yeah.
Oh fuck, dude. Bum, 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 bum. My leg.
My leg. Dude, if I heard that. How often does somebody actually get injured and then yell the thing that got injured? Do you ever hear that in real life? Like, oh, my face.
Couple times.
Really?
Yeah, a kid. This isn't bad. This is bad. Grosse Point. No, wait. Grosse Point Parcells. So not Grosse Point North. Parcells Middle School. Definitely a kid burnt his finger in like a stamp welder. I can't remember the name of a welder. I think it's a stamp welder.
Mm-hmm.
Where it like collapses down to like weld sheet metal together. Kid definitely had his hand in there, and somebody stamped on. He probably stamped on. I do remember him going, my hand. At the time, horrifying. As an adult, thinking about it, kind of funny. At the time, it traumatized me.
Right.
But almost 15 years later, kind of funny.
Dude, think about the kid.
He's fine now.
Oh, yeah?
Probably. I don't
Hands
know.
working fine?
Hey, it just burned him. It,
just burned him.
It's a fucking Rob Zombie movie. Hold, you want to play a game? Like, no. It, like, let go immediately. But he
in front of you
definitely-
was a stamp.
I forget. Fuck. What was his name? I don't know. But yeah, he did. I mean, forever he's going to have that like perfect circle scar on his hand.
Yeah.
God damn
It's
it.
kind of badass.
Oh, I wish I could remember his fucking name.
Mittens.
Fuck. I probably have to call up some of the boys from middle school and be like, who's that?
I remember when I was in like elementary school and everyone. Do you remember that turning point where kids started realizing they could swear if they wanted to? Like there
Maybe
was-
I'm miles away back in middle school right now,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
like, yep.
But like I remember like thinking like there was that turning point where we all just started slowly swearing and we were like, oh, we can do it.
I see. I was the kid. I think I was the bad influence. I swore way too early.
Oh,
I was the swearing kid. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was the curse kid.
Yeah,
Like, my mom says you curse a lot. I'm like, all right, your mom sounds fucking dumb.
dude, you're the reason Will had to move in with his uncle in Bel Air. You were one of the bad friends.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
That terrible basketball incident I was involved in.
Where you spun him around clockwise.
Yeah.
But
What a great way to breeze past inner city gang violence.
I got in one little fight.
My mom got scared because she was worried that they were going to kill me where I stand.
She thought I was going to get killed in a drive-by. Yeah.
Yeah, goddamn.
There's a crack epidemic in my hometown.
Why is there never any B-roll or like C stories where they're like, "What the fuck do we have to have this kid in our house?" Be like, "Cause he murdered it." People saw him.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
You want to go back out on the streets? Just like
Oh wait, there is that episode, right, where Uncle Phil kind of hits him with the dose of truth.
a little bit that
Okay.
happened. Yeah, they touch on it. you know.
Flirt with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wanted to say, like, when we first started swearing, there was this one kid, Jason, who was like a real goody two shoes, never swore, and then he was like starting to catch on, like after we started like discovering it. And we are like, hey, Jason, you can say ass now, you know, you can. And then one time he,
Love it.
one time he was on the monkey bars, then he fell flat on his bottom. And then he rolls over, holds onto his butt, and goes, "My ass, my ass."
There it is.
And we were just like, "That's not how you do it."
No.
I just remember us all going like that. His first time swearing, he didn't do it right.
I do love genuine bad swearing, or people who are good at bad swearing.
Yeah,
Like I'm trying to think. I can't do it right now. But like.
yeah. I don't even quite know what you're talking about.
Oh, where you just use a curse word in place of a different curse word, and it just doesn't work the same.
Yeah, like what the damn.
Yeah, what the damn.
One of my
or
students does that. a
What
lot.
the damn?
What the
Like,
damn.
Oh, okay. Like I'm trying to get bitched up. That might be an example of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, my ass? I don't know, like, yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna get shitted tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're starting to get it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I remember the first time I flipped off a guy.
Mhm.
Everybody laughed at me. I was playing baseball with Marky Connolly, my next door neighbor in DeWitt, and then his older brother Austin. God bless him.
Austin
was
dead?
not nice to me.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No,
I was
he's,
like,
to my
Jesus.
knowledge, he's alive.
It took a turn.
No, just a real dick at the
Okay.
time. But also, I was a dorky kid. I was an easy target.
Sure.
And then I just remember they intentionally chucked the baseball at my nuts.
Okay, good bit.
As I called them at the time, my nuts.
Yeah.
And I went like, ugh! And then I remember in my head thinking like, now's your chance, Johnny.
Yeah.
You're gonna flip off a guy for the first time.
Yeah.
And then I went like, ugh! Ugh! And then they all started dying.
That's
and
so
then they,
good.
For like months after that, they would, as a bit, look at me and go, Johnny,
I mean, it's
I was like, oh man, I fucked it up. I didn't do it right. I didn't flip off a guy right.
that is weird that was like, you're like, I've got that's your Doolittle raid. Like you fucking got me in the crotch, but I'll flick you off.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. So a guy kills your
Middle
whole
finger,
family.
I choose you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a poking off.
Just looking at the murderer of your whole family, and you flick them off in the courtroom, like, got him. Got him.
Show them. Hey, I got two more.
Right here for you, pal.
Take two of these a day
I
with
do
water,
love-
fella.
Nerd dad, like the nerd dads of the world, when they would curse in front of kids for like the first time, this isn't damn funny, and you're like, all right. However you said that was funny.
You're close. You're
like,
almost there, bud.
Almost, yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah. I was always like, my dad would say shit a lot growing up. He'd like say shit and damn and ass, but he would never say fuck.
I think
it was the same thing with my grandpa. It was like that for some reason that word was out of bounds, but they would say everything else all the time.
More couth time.
Yeah.
Okay.
PG-13 rules growing
Yeah,
up.
right. Once a movie. My dad, and now I know it's hilarious because St. Peter's probably gonna have some words for him at the gate. My dad violently would yell "God bless it" in place of "God damn it," but I mean like.
It's like, was your dad Ned Flanders?
No, because he would like swear.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, he's like, I'm not gonna take the Lord's name in vain.
Right, no.
But it was like crazy because he would like yell it at people like psychotically, or if like something was
would he
wrong.
say "God bless you" if he was yelling? At
No.
God bless you.
It was strictly in place of God damn it.
Oh, okay.
But it would be God bless it, and you'd be
Yeah,
like, "What the fuck?" Like, because it just sounds like a guy whose Tourette's isn't dialed in yet.
Yeah.
Where you're like, "What the?" From the different room, it would rattle the house. You'd be like, "Oh shit! All right, Dad's trying to build something again."
That's fun. That's cute.
yeah.
My dad would say "got darn," G-O-T darn.
Yeah,
like,
I'll
like
say-
an old prospector in the West.
Okay, that one's
Like,
pretty
God
good.
darn it.
I like GODT. Got.
Yeah.
God damn. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's just you're just doing black voice.
We just call it voice now.
We just call it comedian voice.
We just call it comedian voice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever meet like people that are like the wokest, most like progressive white people you ever meet in terms of like they'll police every single microaggression and everything, but then they still do black voice for jokes. Like they don't even realize they're doing it. Like I feel like I meet that person all the time. Like they'll still like they're quoting TikToks or something.
Okay.
But like the humor comes just from them doing black
every
voice.
layer you're doing sounds like more and more of a person I would not be around
Probably
for
not.
long. I weirdly enough, being a fucking idiot, I don't suffer fools a lot.
Nice.
Because I'll go dumber or leave. I'm not.
Well, sometimes I'm stuck talking to these people, and I don't want to get into why.
Oh, your students?
No,
Oh, all right.
no. But
Now I definitely want. You want to tell me? You got to tell me off mic.
I'm going to tell you
then.
off mic.
I was like, all right, I've been to a few open mics lately. What are you talking about, the lineups? Gosh darn, I'm going to go up there.
How many times do I have to tell you, Johnny? Jermaine is black.
Very. I fucking
Famously.
dude, I fucking love Jermaine Potter.
He's the best.
Shout out Jermaine.
Shout out Jermaine Potter.
Yeah, every week he says the funniest shit off stage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, why don't you do that? He's like,
Right. Well, he's just like always high, and he just throws stuff out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've often said that Evan Sichella's the white Jermaine Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Those two
Yeah.
should start a very quiet podcast
Should be-
together.
yeah, like an ASMR podcast.
It'd just be an hour of.
I was once on, because Drew Campbell and Evan used to have a podcast together,
Okay.
The Inept Pit, and I was a guest on it one time, and it was so funny. The whole thing was like, Drew would ramble, and then Evan would be like, yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
And that
I
was
think
the
I might
whole-
have done that one.
You
time.
probably did it once, yeah.
What's Drew and Chris Is it Chris?
Chris Barrett.
Chris Barrett.
Yeah,
I've met Chris a couple times. Don't know him well. Love Drew Campbell.
Yeah.
Let's shout out their podcast.
Shout out. I don't remember what it's called, but shout out to Chris
Well,
and Drew.
fuck. It's like, I don't know,
They got like a funny name too.
bathtub retards or something. Dumpster abortion baby or something. I know it was something hilarious.
Yeah,
It
definitely
was
one
called
of those too.
Forgot to pull out. Now she's damn pregnant. There you go.
I think it's called If the Glove Doesn't Fit, You Must Quit.
I honestly, if we can go back, I think bathtub retards. That should have been the name. Making a host at comedy clubs say that.
All right, guys, check out this podcast.
You have to say it. I'm getting paid to perform here. You have to promo my podcast. I'm the next club I do. I'm making the host plug my podcast. I purposely don't make hosts say Chinese Rocket Force anymore. I'm gonna start, but I honestly think I'm gonna have the next host be like, "Yeah, you gotta plug my podcast." Like, what's it called? Be like, don't muffle it.
Yeah.
It's bathtub. You got that? Read it. Oh fuck, dude. All right.
I was trying to picture that. It's just Gummo in my head.
Yeah, this is. I'm not cutting it. I think it's funny.
No,
No,
yeah, don't cut it.
But
Don't cut it at all.
Drew's, so check out Drew and Chris's podcast if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like ours.
I want to show you. We can maybe show this as a visual thing for the viewers, but I want to tell you why
It's
I
just
said.
Pugaki porn.
I want to tell you why I thought of Gummo just now. when
Yeah,
you
what does
said that.
Gummo mean?
This is from the movie Gummo.
Okay. Oh wow. All right. Oh god damn it, you cinephile sniper.
Oh
my
already.
god, dude. That's a 1,000-yard shot. You fucking pulled that up. Oh damn, dude. Oh, I'm for sure gonna put that.
I'll put that,
picture.
yeah, put it right
I will
here.
edit that in.
People need to know.
Holy shit. It took me a second.
Yeah.
Because you see his frail little body.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
oh, this is kind of disturbing.
You're like, oh,
I was
bathtub.
like, yeah, well, no. I was like, fella's got a tray full of sketty there, huh? And then
You're like, what is this guy? Some kind of
well,
bathtub?
because
room?
I
Oh.
zoom out perspective wise, and as soon as I saw the bathtub, it fucking goddamn stepped into a claymore. Holy shit, dude!
Yeah.
That's fucking. I think that's it, my guy.
All right.
Butt plugs.
We'll go watch Gummo.
All right.
If this is coming out Thursday, tomorrow night, Friday night, we're at Detroit House of Comedy for Kyle Forsyth's birthday show.
Yes, Kyle.
You
Yeah.
and me. Brett Hayden will be there. Danielle Bensley, Kyle,
Drew Campbell.
Drew Campbell,
Drew Campbell will be there.
Drew Campbell of of the famous podcast.
Would it be? It'd just be BR. The BR
Yeah,
podcast.
the BR podcast.
The
yeah.
BR podcast. We are podcasts. God, who else is on that lineup? Are we forgetting anybody? It's a good lineup.
I think that's everybody.
Brett Hayden, Danielle, you, me, Drew Campbell, Kyle. Is
Yeah.
that it? All right.
I think. Sorry if there's another person. But
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
our
that's it.
bad. I'm also at House of Comedy tonight. If you're watching this, as it is uploaded with Johnny LaQuesto. I think is how you say his name.
You featuring for him? Or?
Yeah, he's a
Nice.
commentator for the UFC.
Oh.
And, he's very kind, sweet, and funny. So I'm looking forward to meeting him. I think Alex Lyons is hosting.
Okay.
I don't know if I know him that well.
I've heard his name. I don't know if I've met him.
We've crossed paths, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
that'll be a fun show. So Thursday, Friday, we're there. Then the rest of the weekend, I'm at Bloomington, Indiana, at the Limestone Comedy Festival, and then Sunday night after the festival's concluded, I'm at the Black Circle Brewery again up in Indianapolis. So I'm gonna be scooting around a lot this weekend.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have
then the sweet crunch is waiting for the
Sweet
reset.
Crunch is always there to reset you.
Sweet crunch, baby.
Comedy Rumble. I'm closing out the Comedy Rumble at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle June 5th,
Hell
Wednesday. And then, I guess I'm not supposed to say it, but I'm going to be on the next Don't Tell Ann Arbor.
You son of a bitch.
I might be on the next Don't Tell Ann Arbor.
Is that Thursday?
I think it's a Saturday next month, June.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'm going to double check. I'll probably come hang.
All right.
So-
It'll be 2 shows.
Yeah.
So
Jimmy Couture's in town.
I might be there. Yeah, Jimmy Couture.
Man.
Maybe we can get him. I told him that we could get him to maybe
oh, yeah.
do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
Before
get
he
Jim
goes.
on here for sure.
All right. Sweet.
We're gonna finally get him out of that closet. Get him all the way out.
Yeah.
Get out of that closet, Jim.
Yeah. We'll force you.
Yeah, crowbar. He's deeply closet.
He's famously
No.
deeply.
All right. I think that's it.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
There's no, you don't have no boogers up there.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're clean, baby.
All right. Cool.
You're ready to snoot more drugs.
Good. I'm clearing the path.
Yeah, my God.
I got like one of the heads for my razor that like trims the nose.
Damn, dude,
specifically.
you're.
You got one of those?
You do? Oh, I've got
That's
the
sweet.
attachments.
Makes you sneeze every time. It feels good.
Okay. I have a fucked up. My nares are all fucked up.
You got a
Because my
deviated septum?
nose is broke and I reset it. Not
Yeah.
great, and then I also have I have to have a deviated septum from
Yeah.
that. But damn, dude. So you got little hair removing
I
area.
just put it up and it goes.
You doing any ear shit yet?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's coming.
I'm waxy as fuck in there.
Yikes!
I can't hear properly.
I do not like that. You do puberty, and then you get a decade of being hot and breathable,
Mhm.
and then your body starts the messages start getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, puberty starts up, but just the other way.
Yeah.
There's fucking hair everywhere.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right.
I'm excited.
It's
Bring it on.
a good time. All right. I think that'll do it.